InTheRingBoxing.com.
What's up, fight fans? Thanks for listening to the InTheRingBoxing.com podcast show. We have on the line with us today the former IBO middleweight champ, Peter Manfredo Jr. What's going on, Peter? Thanks for being on with us today.
Thank you for having me, buddy. Nothing much, man. Just working every day, living the dream, waiting for the next big fight.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of talks of you in your next fight being against middleweight champ Sergio Martinez. What's it look like? Is that fight going to happen?
Well, I'm hoping, I mean, that's what we train our whole life to do. You want to fight the biggest, the best. And by all means, he is in the middleweight division. He's the man. Being honored to fight him. I'd definitely be a big underdog going to the fight. But I think on that note, that gives me a shot to win. I have nothing to lose. I'm going to go in there and do the best I can. I think, I do well because I fought, a lot of my fights at super middleweight the past 3 years, and I definitely be the bigger man in the ring. And hopefully it can happen. But I take it day by day.
All right, champ. Well, if you do get that fight, what are some of the flaws that you see in Martinez that maybe you might be able to expose?
I don't know. I seen him his last fight. He couldn't get hit. When the guy threw some punches, he gets hit. So, you can't take a shot without getting away. You're gonna get hit in boxing. I just gotta throw punches back. I can't be afraid to throw punches. I can't keep my hands up like I did with Calzaghe because they're gonna stop the fight. I gotta go for it. You know what I mean? And that's what I think the difference is if I fight a guy like Martinez now is I have that experience where I've been there already and I failed. So now, I have that experience where I can do a lot better this time, and I just wanted that last shot, and I'm in the mints again, and so if I can get it, I can prove myself, and that's what I want to do.
All right, champ. Well, if you can't get Martinez, what's next for you? Who would you like to fight, or what title do you have your sights set on?
I'd like to fight maybe Pierov. He's got the WBO, or Chavez Jr. Because he's a legend's son and he's undefeated and he's up there. So those are some of the names that are in the mix. Before even the Martinez come up, they were in the mix. So, if Martinez doesn't happen, then I want to go on the road I was going to in the first place, and that's them guys.
All right. Peter, how much further do you see your career going? Not in terms of how much further in success, just more in the direction of how many more fights do you think you got left in you?
I don't know how many I got left in me, but I know I only want a couple. You know what I mean? I want to get out, with all my brains and everything, and I got my kids. I've done well in the game. I've only gotten beat by the best of the best, and, I've done well. Like I said, I made a contender show. I've won a world title. I've done it all. I think, a boxer should know when it's time. I feel that I just want one more big fight to pay down my house, buy a nice car for my wife or whatever, and that's it, hang it up. But it's easy to say now. I don't know how it'll feel when, I do retire, because even now it's like I haven't fought in a while. I'm anxious to get back in there. So I only see myself going a couple more fights, but like I said, only time will tell. I don't know.
All right. Champ, you've had some pretty tough fights in your career. I'm just wondering, who would you say was the toughest opponent you faced?
The toughest opponent has to be Sergio Martinez, hands down. I never got hit that hard in my life. The guy just annihilated me, especially in the third round, where they stopped it. Thank God they stopped it, because I might not even be able to have a normal conversation with you right now if I went more rounds. But Calzaghe wasn't I didn't get a shot to fight him, really. They stopped it too fast, but he wasn't that strong. He was just extremely fast, threw a lot of punches. Lacey, I had that fight. I started getting tired, and, that fight I thought could have been a draw, if anything worse, but I lost that. But definitely, hands down, had to be beat. He just was just way too good. Not good skill-wise. Like, I thought I had better skill, but he was just way too strong, too big, too strong. He's the reason that I went back down to 60. So, actually, I should thank him. So, if you're listening to this, Sergio, thank you very much.
Well, he's strong. Everyone knows that. He's a beast. Everyone knows that. So what do you think of Andre Ward's performance against him?
You know what? I wanted to see that fight, and I didn't see it. What happened? Ward, I know Ward won.
Yeah, he won. He won unanimous decision, or actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was unanimous. But he, in my opinion, you know, he fought Sakio's fight. You know, it was a grinding type of fight, inside work, and Andre beat him at his own game.
Yeah, well, Andre Ward. I mean, I'm a good fighter, but I'm not a great fighter. I think Andre Ward's he's got the potential to be a great fighter. You know, he's an Olympic gold medalist. He's undefeated. He's beating the best right now. To me, he's one of the best in the game right now. And I can't compare myself with someone like that. But I think plus he's bigger and stronger than me, and that's probably why he did what he did. But he's one of the best in the game, and Biga still went what? He went 12. Did it go 12 rounds?
Yeah, it did.
And Biga still went 12. So Biga's, he hangs up there with the elite athletes in the game. So that has to say a lot.
Yeah. Champ, I wanted to get your thoughts on a guy that fights out of your gym, Vladimir Biasia. What do you think about his performance last night against Tim Connors?
Thought it was great. He had a great performance. He looked good. I think he could have knocked him out a little early if he wanted to, but he took his time. He seen his openings and he took them. We train very hard in the gym. Valal, I help Valal spar all the time. He helps me for my fights. We all help each other, all the family in the gym. It was just great to see them guys perform, especially him last night. He performed, he looked good, he did what he had to do. And when he wins, it feels like we all win because we all help each other win. Like I said, we're like a family in there. So I thought he did great. And like I said, but he's still got a long way to go. But, he's doing what he has to do in the early part of his career to get there. So I'm very proud of him. I was very happy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Peter, I ask every fighter that I speak to, what's your prediction for the Pacquiao-Mosley fight?
Well, I like Pacquiao. Pacquiao's at the top of his game. Mosley's kind of he's been on the way out. I think Pacquiao kills him. I know Pacquiao personally, and I know Mosley personally. I love them both. They're both gentlemen. They're both people you want in the game. Both people you want to root for. But in this case, Pacquiao is just too good. Too good.
All right. Champ, thanks for being on the InTheRingBoxing.com podcast show. Is there anything you want to say to your fans?
Oh, no, I just want to thank them all the time for their support, always coming to watch me or seeing me on TV. Thank you very much. And hopefully we get something soon. And, I could put on the fight of my life.
All right, fight fans, that's the former IBO middleweight champ, Peter Manfredo Jr., and I'm Carlos Cruz, InTheRingBoxing.com. Telling you to stay cool and educate yourself. Peace.